Hey everybody, it's Wraith. So just a quick update now that I'm back from my trip. Um, First things first, obviously for those who don't know, I was away this weekend. I was away actually on live action roleplay. That was my first time doing it. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It wasn't as hard to get into as I initially thought it was going to be. There are some mechanics I wasn't particularly fond of in this particular live action roleplay, but for the most part, it was fun. People were really welcoming. People were really good at explaining what's going on and how to do things. Um, I got to interact with a lot of characters. There's a veteran that's playing the same race I am that I've actually kind of declared war on for not being the personality that my character feels that our race should be. So he's kind of my declared rival at this point. Him being a much higher level than me, though, I chose not to attack him this go round. Um, I also had someone tell me that they're going to go ahead and write some content for my character, so certainly encouraging to go back for that reason, if only for that reason. I did want to go back for other reasons, obviously, but that's just one of those incentives of just come by for a little bit so we can get that in and things like that. Um, but yeah, I enjoy. It was really hot, so I was sweating a lot, and there was no air conditioning in the cabins we were staying in, so sleep was a little hard to come by just because of how hot it was. Um, Had an interesting cabin mate who was sort of a caretaker of nature, as it were, in the sense that when I first met him, he asked me, "Do you have an issue with spiders?" And I'm like, "No, not really. As long as they're not on me or right above me, I don't care." And he's like, "Well, if you see one, just let me know and I'll corral it out of the way for you." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine, whatever." So I met some interesting people, needless to say, in that aspect. Um, a lot of interesting things went on. I played as a monster for a little while. That wasn't quite as entertaining as I'd hoped it'd be, just because I was facing off against a lot of really high level people who really had no problem dealing with me. It was kind of like, could have been a little bit better in that sense, but it was okay. Especially the last battle where it was just you died, wait 3 seconds, and get back in there. So that was kind of fun. Um, but the moral of the story is I'm really looking forward to going back out and doing that again. Um, I've got plans for my character. I'm actually looking into what I want my character to be specced out as in the future, how I'm going to spec it out. I do have a couple of things I need to learn as far as specking goes in that game. But I'm hopeful that this is going to be an entertaining thing. I also am looking into getting into airsoft, but that's going to be harder to do because that's a more set schedule. It's not like a span of time that I can just come in when I can. So I might not be doing that. Also, I've gotten kind of across the board comments that my Let's Plays are too long, sort of stepping away from this weekend. So I am going to try and force myself to cut my Let's Plays down. I want to try and get it to a maximum of 25 minutes. It's going to be hard to make me do it because part of me just feels like that's too short. That's not enough story content to put into a video. But I'm going to try and stick with it anyways, just for the sake of, like, even my brother commented that he didn't watch the entire 45-minute video, quote unquote. So that just tells me that the videos are too long. People are checking out the videos but not staying for the entire thing. So what good's a video if people aren't actually watching it? So I'm going to go ahead and try and shave down my time on those videos. Again, I'm going to try and get the Twitch stream up. That just, again, depends on my work schedule and when I'll have the time to do it. I still have to test the camera. I think I mentioned that in the video before I left. But the microphone's been working pretty well for me. I've got it for 2 videos that are up right now. I've gotten some comments about, since I have hardwood floors here, these guys, that it's causing sort of an echoing sound. I really don't know if I can fix that. I can tweak with the settings and see what happens, but for now I'm actually happy with the way the microphone's working and how it's sounding and things like that. So I think I'm actually gonna, if I do tweak it, it'll be like off camera just to see if I can get something that sounds better than what I've already got. But I'm not that worried about it because I think it sounds pretty okay. People can actually understand me better now. Sounds coming through better, things like that. I don't know if I'm going to put up a video tonight because I'm actually quite tired from the trip because, again, it was really hot when I was trying to sleep. So I had a hard time sleeping. I think I might take tonight to go ahead and try and get some rest. just relax, things like that. But I work tomorrow, but when I get off from work, I want to kind of try and get something at least recorded, if not put up. So I should have the video recorded. I may not upload it tomorrow. I actually don't know what my schedule is for my second job yet. I just know I work tomorrow, so I'll need to grab that. But I do want to have it recorded tomorrow, and I'll have it either uploaded tomorrow, which would technically be 2 days from now because it'd be after midnight by the time I got it uploaded, or I'm going to have it up on Tuesday. And again, that'd probably be Tuesday night because I suspect I'm probably going to be working my second job also. And I think that's it so far as updates. I am still trying to work out how I'm going to make the free-to-play Frenzy series. I feel like I'm going to have to buy fraps to make that work. So I want to try and get my finances up a little bit better before I can go ahead and pursue that actively. I don't want to just dump all of my income into this without considering bills and things like that. So I've got a couple of things that kind of take precedence right now. But I do want to, in the future, pursue that just to try and grow what content my channel has. But yeah, I think that's it. I appreciate y'all coming out to see the video. If you want to be kept up to date with when I release new content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you in the next one.